Middletown, Ohio. J.D. Vance, the newly announced Republican vice presidential nominee, held his first solo campaign rally in his hometown of Middletown, Ohio. He shared personal stories and expressed gratitude for his upbringing, which resonated deeply with the local crowd. Vance's speech focused on his love for the town and the values instilled in him by his community. He emphasized the importance of preserving these values for future generations. During the rally, Vance addressed the audience with humor and warmth. Doug and Peggy McCarty, relatives of Vance's stepmother, reminisced about how Vance loved staying on their farm as a child. "He was a smart kid, a thinker," said Doug McCarty. The crowd appreciated Vance's down-to-earth demeanor and local references, including mentions of favorite local ice cream and donut shops. Vance didn't shy away from criticizing the Democratic Party, especially Vice President Kamala Harris. He questioned her patriotism and gratitude towards the United States, echoing criticisms previously directed at other Democratic leaders. Vance pointed out that Harris often talks about the country's history with condemnation rather than appreciation, something he believes is crucial for anyone seeking to lead the nation. The rally occurred shortly after President Joe Biden announced he would not seek a second term, paving the way for Harris to potentially become the Democratic nominee. Vance, with a touch of humor, expressed disappointment at not getting to debate Harris during the vice presidential debates, a task that will now likely fall to Trump. President Trump and Vance also held a joint rally in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where they addressed a large and enthusiastic crowd. Trump, still recovering from a recent assassination attempt, relished in the Democrats' internal struggles and uncertainty surrounding Biden's future. The crowd responded loudly to Trump's criticisms of Biden and potential Democratic candidates like Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer and Kamala Harris. Throughout the campaign events, Vance emphasized Trump's America First policies, promising to focus on strong national security and bringing jobs back to the United States. He criticized elite Democrats for throwing Biden overboard and lining up behind a replacement without proper primary contests. Vance's blue-collar roots and populist views are expected to resonate with voters in key Rust Belt states like Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. The narrative of personal responsibility and traditional values was a central theme in Vance's speeches. Susan Little, a local supporter, expressed concern about losing the America she grew up in, but felt hopeful with leaders like Trump and Vance. "We adore him. We think he is the great white hope," she said, highlighting Vance's journey from a tough childhood to becoming a successful politician. Despite being a relatively new figure on the national stage, Vance's story and message received a warm reception in Ohio. Chloe McGuire attended her first political rally to support Vance, inspired by his film and book, Hillbilly Elegy, which highlights his life and the struggles of his community. With Vance on the ticket, the Trump campaign aims to harness the support of blue-collar voters and continue their push in traditionally Democratic states. Their campaign strategy focuses on connecting with voters through shared values and personal stories, aiming to create a strong Republican turnout in the upcoming election.